Hello Eternum and welcome to KOTT News, Eternum's #1 source for news, and this is the War Report. Historical moment last night as KOTT news crews investigated the Lazarus Pits. For the first time in over a decade, it was me being dragged through a dungeon. Recent adjustments to gear score calculations negatively impacted this reporter, but not so much that this wasn't easy. No change in the dynamic of Eternum last night as all four great houses went out against their would-be conquerors. Today's forecast calls for sunshine all morning long with an unusual matinee invasion in Brightwood. Later in the evening, various tropical El Niños will bring invasions inland around the island. 3 submissions for Simulated Fantasy Combat Resolution tonight. Brought to you by LARPCO brand foam core simulated combat gear. Remember, if it's not LARPCO, it's cardboard. First up, the Marauders of DG1 continue their berserking in the fishing port town of Reekwater against the forces of Primordius Virtue. DG1 forces have hit the shores of the island running full sprint into every fight they can pick. But picking a fight against Primordius Virtue may be their final picking, for fighting a former founding great house can be quite the fight to pick. Then, the syndicate forces of Wabbits of War challenge the instigators for the northeasternmost region of Morningdale. Wabbits of War are making their second attempt to secure land, this time shifting their focus to an outer region, where the instigators have recently begun a civics works project on the Morningdale Canal system, in order to expand its functionality and irrigate their growing strawberry fields. Tonight's fight could change all that. In the final fight, the Syndicate forces of Hero attack the Covenant forces of Great Value Kokiotos for the primary oil reserves of Weaver's Fen. The Fen has been in disarray these last few weeks as several companies jockey for control of the peat moss oil fields, including Hero, who tries again to take out the reigning Great House currently presiding Great Value Kokiotos, now in gold and yellow because they've felt the spark. Be sure to tune in for complete coverage and reactions from the citizens at 11. Until then, this has been War Correspondent JChalant, KOTT News.